There's a beautiful Brit on a smoky day, end of August 2023. Got the grapes covered with netting to keep the birds off and the raccoons. And there's a fig tree that produced beautifully and is wilting now. My rain gauge empty because it's not raining, though we did have like a sprinkle last week that got everyone excited. Didn't amount to anything really. There's about 1.5 feet in each of the pools now, so I'm kind of getting down to the dregs. Very smoky here, all the fires in British Columbia. So not staying outside very much because of the lousy air. But in here it's looking quite beautiful, I think. There's the Buddha's hand, you can see fruit there, tomatoes growing, all sorts of other veggies down below. And I wanted to show you this branch here because it had 3 of these fruit on, and I would think these fruit are like 2 pounds each. And the branch broke right off, and you can see a bit of a shiny thing there. I just staked that branch up and used some grafting tape and just wrapped it around to put the branch back together, because they're such beautiful Buddha's hand, and they actually are starting to ripen, so hopefully I'll save them and they'll be good. Those are pistachios in the back there. I finally learned how to prune them and realize they need a lot of help. Here's some grapefruit sizing up, and you can see in the little further back there in the middle, that's pink lemonade, the really delicious lemon. And I'm just letting the tomatoes grow right up, and the cucumbers, take advantage of the space. And thought that it looks kind of nice with all the veggies in here. And the asters coming up. This is a lovely little picture here. There's a Lisbon lemon in amongst all those squash, and there's Nagami kumquat, and this is Rangpur with some ripe fruit at the bottom, but quite a few green stuff. It's my little vermiculture propagation unit where I get worms for my compost. So the bear's lime is showing a bit of tip issues. I really am not watering as much as I probably should, but because I don't have it. This is holiday avocado, and I think in here we can see, where is it? That's a little caddo. These guys are about, well, a pound anyhow. These ones won't be ready until November, I think. There's lots of them. This holiday variety tends to ripen a lot later than the bacon and the little caddo. So pretty excited about the fruit. It's all sizing up gorgeously. And then my best set this year is actually with bacon, though the tree looks really rough. I have like 30 or 40 fruit on this tree, and I hope I can get it healthy enough to deal with the winter. Here's a bunch of bears. Sorry, it's out of focus. And here's, these are centennial kumquats. You can see the young crop in amongst the older one. Really gorgeous fruit. And some Oro Blanco grapefruit. And my baby avocado tree that is from a seed from the fruit that I picked here, growing like crazy. I have to prune it all the time. This is Meiwa. Spectacular flavor, very intense. And you can see some lemons in here. These are probably Eureka. And here, Tango mandarins, and they seem to have a few year-round. And down this alleyway here, you can see more cocktail grapefruit and lemons And we'll go through here. Sorry about the jerkiness. And there's some pomelos that are in a great big Buddha's hand. My Namwa bananas. Some lovely variegated calamondin, and I quite like this area here for the edge of the greenhouse. It's got a really nice ground cover that feels good under the feet, and this is a tree tomato. It's got a lot of fruit on it. And here's the pool. This is got to do a little bit of picking up of pomegranate, or sorry, passion fruit on it, but that's how much that it has evaporated in the full summer. So it's passion fruit everywhere on the ground. It's fallen off the vine now. So there's one of my comfrey plants that gets put around there. So that's a lovely Kinoto plant there with fuchsia at the bottom.